welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so we got 1,000 views on the soul contract work. So I definitely think it's something I'm going to pursue. Okay, so we'll name it Rare Reveals. Okay, because it's very rare. We get an insight as such to how our soul works and what the big picture is and who we are and things like that as well. So I am going to stem each video from the comments on that. So, but again, you know, it will lead from one thing to another, because as I do, I did the first video, you had questions. So I've, you know, done a reading on the questions, and then that's led to a second video. And the second video has got even more questions. So, you know, I am enjoying it. I think you are too. And I think it's a good thing. So we've got what? We've got Rare Reveals. We've got Dare to Ask that are regulars. And then we've got, you know, Harry, Meghan, royals and politics as well. So, you know, we're all, I think we've got the right package now. Okie dokie. And I do love doing them. So, you know, instead of getting up and dreading, you know, another Harry and Meghan episode, it just helps us keep balanced, I think. So talking of not balanced, we're looking at Prince Harry today. There's rumours and mill that he's tried to undo himself. So, you know, I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look then. So we'll just go through our false. Yes or no universe. Did Harry try and undo himself? I'm getting a yes. But we're also getting the rumour card as well. I'm getting rumours here. A lot of creativity. Well, that certainly doesn't appear to me to be somebody who can't cope either. So let's have a look then. Is this to, you know, is this rumour? I'm getting rumours here. Okay. Half a dozen of one, half a dozen of the other. Did Harry actually have to go to hospital? Well, I'm getting a woman here that's definitely not Meghan. Oh, is this Princess Catherine? Yes or no? Yes. So I wonder if they're trying to take their shine off, you know, distract from Catherine. Certainly looks that way to me. I'm thinking, you know, if anybody's been to hospital, darlings, it's Princess Catherine. She's got a hand over her belly. So he's hearing rumours about Catherine. I think he is hearing rumours about Catherine. What's Harry feeling right now? I think he's hoping, you know, these rumours will lead to him taking a trip and being up that way, this way with the UK. People tell it, you know, has Harry tried to unalive himself? I only want a yes or no. I think he thinks, you know, that these kind of rumours would pay it forward in, you know, for him to pave the way, sorry, to come to the UK. I'm not seeing it, okay? I'm not seeing it. What I see is that rumours abound. Then you've got Catherine. Then you've got, you know, wanting to take a trip this way, and then wanting to set things right. So we're probably going to see Harry pop up. I don't believe this guy is. I don't believe it's true. I don't. What's the state of Harry's mental health, please? So if he's unable to walk away from the royal family, you know, because he's not getting what he wants, and he wants back in and he's not giving up, you know, but also sees that there's no escape between the royals and Meghan, he's stuck in no man's land. His family don't want to know him. His wife's an absolute bitch. And he's got his kids there, so he's in no man's land. But doesn't mean to say that he's wanted to end it. Because he's not giving up. Well, people who try to undo themselves have give up on everything. And I'm not seeing a sickness of the man neither. How will Harry feel about, you know, rumours that he's tried to top himself? Well, he's hoping it'll change his family's mind, you know. This is all emotional blackmail and it's a setup as well. You know, sometimes I try and see Harry's point of view. Sometimes I'm able to, but at this point in time, it's absolute bollocks. It's attention seeking. It's, you know, fueling, giving cause to people as well. What about if his children hear about this, you know, later on? Does he give a shit about his dad, you know, struggling with cancer, you know, and then you've got Catherine's situation, will I say, you know, he doesn't care. It's all about himself and it's all about emotional blackmail trying to get in. Desperate times, desperate measures. Is Harry desperate enough to let these rumours surface? He absolutely is. Yeah, look at that. I want to come home. I want to go home. Well, I'm sure you'll agree, guys, and I'm sure you're screaming it in your heads now. After all he's done, and he never lets up. I can only think that his relationship with the royal family turning on him, saying he wants something and then he doesn't, and then, you know, he wants to reconcile and then he's accusing him of this, that and the other. Believe me, the royals are no exception to this. He will be doing it with everybody, but on a smaller scale. So with Meghan, it's going to be big, you know. How he behaves with the royals and what he says is what he's going to be saying to her as well. When it comes to members of staff, it will be on a smaller scale. But how he is with the royal family is how he is with everybody. And that's funny that, because I've never said that before. So how does Harry feel? Well, he hopes, you know, somebody's going to be in touch. You know, he thinks Kate's a soft touch. Does he think, Kate, sorry about that, guys. Does he think Princess Catherine is going to come running to him? No. He knows he's out of Princess Catherine and William's life as well. They will not have anything to do with him. What is Harry hoping these rumours will bring from Charles? Well, that his dad will, you know, force him into... it's about a discussion regarding William. You know, he's still a sly dog. He's a sly dog. Go for the father. Tell him not to do this, Dad. Don't do this, Dad. Tell him not to do that, Dad. You're going to see Harry doing something, okay? You're going to see him doing something. Attending another award, maybe, you know, or reaching out with cap in hand. So what's he hoping for? Obviously that his dad will get in touch and smooth things out with William. Is Harry truly terrified? You know, does he believe that William will end him, basically? You know, no titles, no this, no that, no line of succession. How does Harry feel about that, that the decision is in William's hands? Yeah, it's a stunt, isn't it? It's just another stunt as well. He's stealing my titles. He's stealing our titles, our HRH and anything else as well. I would say this is a stunt and it's a rumour, I believe. Not a word of it at all. There is nothing in here to suggest that Harry has tried to do something. So it's just a rumour and speculation. Did this rumour, was it started by Meghan or Harry themselves? Yeah, because they want back in. I've said this before. They want back in. You've got no chance. Absolute no chance, okay? Harry's selfish, and he's selfish without Meghan, you know? He is selfish. He has no thought. He's got no self-awareness. He's got no foresight in the future. Harry, when you approach your late 50s or early 50s, whatever, when your kids are grown up and you see what you've done to them and why they have the issues that they do, you will, it's too late. It is too late for you. How many times did our parents say to us, you know, you'll regret that when you're older. You'll regret that. And it's true. I think, you know, late 40s for me was about reckoning, okay? Reckoning, seeing, understanding and being horrified at some of your decisions that you've made in the past. No, they don't have to be, you know, so severe that you've injured somebody or, you know, killed somebody or out like that. It can just be fleeting moments that you think, oh my God, what a risk. What a risk taker I was. Now, if you do suffer with thoughts like that flashing in, boot them right out and focus on today. And, you know, but the things you like about yourself, the good things. Do not think or waste your life remembering something that you can't change. So, yeah, it did come from them. How does William feel, you know, about these rumours Harry tried to undo himself? Well, it's bloody working, you know, because I do see a future relationship as well. I see working together. Right, if you don't know, guys, and you're new to the channel, I don't read like other people, okay? I just do what suits myself. So basically... Oh, I've just noticed you got a falling out there with lovers and you got the lovers there. So I started on a new deck and what I do is I write down keywords, what these cards mean to me, and I link emotions and memories, okay, memories. So if I look at that, I can say, oh, you was right about that, you know. I tell the universe what these mean and then they will make sure I turn the card with the correct interpretation, okay? So you will see that, you know, they're not all the same. I've tried to make these slightly different and not Harry and Meghan as well. So if you've got any questions, don't ask. So a future relationship, partnering, working together. What does William say? this case, I would say he sees Harry working on something, you know, as if, yeah, I do, just working on something that is working on something. How does William feel towards Harry at the moment? He's getting on with it. He's just getting on with it regarding him and Catherine. How does William feel about Harry? He's got, you know, William and Catherine have got enough on the plate, so they can't be doing with anymore. You know, it's funny how life throws things at you. If, you know, Catherine was in a different state as well because she's had cancer and everything. It has affected William's decision for Harry. Can't cope. I've got enough here. I can't cope with you. Whereas maybe if Catherine and the King had not been ill, that wisdom wouldn't be much, you know. I'd say it was different. I think there'd be a different outcome with Harry. How does Catherine feel about Harry right now? Well, do you know what? I think in the past she'll have said to William, you know, he'll end up doing something. He will. He'll end up doing something. Is Harry making this up so he can, you know, gain sympathy? We did mention he was going to do something with sympathy in the last few readings, so let's have a look. Well, has Harry done this so that he can get sympathy and contact with the royals? He hasn't done this. It's attention seeking, you know. He's not getting his wishes. He can't have his own way. So he's having to resort to other methods. But believe me, this guy's not sick. Well, he's not sick as in health, okay? He ain't got a dark sickness about him with low and depression. I ain't seen any of that. All I do is see him being an arsehole, waiting for people to feel sorry for him. Not caring that, you know, in years to come, his own children are going to see this on a public scale as well. So, you know, he's not going to get what he wants. He's not getting the attention from Catherine or William. How does Meghan feel about this rumour that Harry has tried to do whatever? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sick bitch, I have to say. Sick bitch. If I ain't had enough of these two, I tell you, they're just dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. She thought it was going to be, you know, it's just a form of attention seeking. He has not tried to undo himself at all. Now, many of us know, you know, that people who have done this type of thing, whether it be your family or your friend or an ex-partner, you know, that they don't really, they go on about it sometimes. Some people just go on about it all the time and try. But that is a cry for help. Whereas the others, oh my God, just do it without letting you know. Or they're selfish because they'll send you their last final message while you're asleep on your phone that's downstairs and you've got no idea, and then they do it. Oh dear. I had an ex-partner, you know, and well, he was never going to give me what I needed, you know. He was a drinker, He was morose, he was depressed all the time, he was impulsive, you know. You couldn't bank on him. No matter what he tried to tell me and make false promises. I'll stop, I'll do this, I'll do that, you know. Trying to fake me into a life that I wanted, that was acceptable to me. And then obviously threatened to do something several times, so I'd end up going round, you know, out of concern. And then, well, I saw him when I was about to get married. And he came up to me and said, I love you. You're the only one for me. I love you. So, because there'd been some time past, like we're talking a few years even, I'd only seen him on and off, you know, and I used to try and avoid him, to be fair. Sorry, Stephen. But, you know, and then the one time I left my phone and he texted me. And, you know, the next day when you find out what's gone on, it makes you feel guilty, but it's not your guilt, it's theirs. And I know they're unwell, you know. Alcoholics, it's a sickness. Depression, it's a sickness. Getting to that point where you're desperate is a sickness. So, but not with Harry. Not with Harry and not with Meghan. Look at that, you know. Oh, this is good. Oh, we'll feed on that. How does Harry feel about lying to himself? Oh, he's going to take, you know, I don't expect this to be put right straight away at all. I think there'll be a lot of people saying, well, you know, you should have done it or made sure it was all the way. So he's going to ignore that and go for sympathy, an outpouring of sympathy towards Harry. Oh, we've pushed him so far. Hey, he's not unique. People get pushed too far all the goddamn time. This is truly awful. Okay, what will the king think of these rumours? Yeah, won't believe him. That's all. Oh, well played, Charlie boy. Well played. Because he's always unreliable, unpredictable, he's impulsive, and obviously his word is not to be trusted. But how will Harry feel about people wanting him off the face of the earth? So, you know, because there will be comments like that. How will he feel? That he loses more than he gains. Okay, so you've got 70% who, you know, just say crack on and do it. And you've got 30% of, I feel sorry for Harry. I feel sorry for Harry. Harry's not a victim at all. He's a player. Will anybody expose this as false? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, absolutely, they will. I think the lack of acknowledgement from King Charles, you know, will put into context. I think messages will go out that, you know, Harry was only ringing him the other day, planning a visit. He's doing his Invictus, he's doing that. You know, he's asked for security in 30 days' time, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's... I definitely feel it will be exposed. Because you see him out. Do we see him out in the midst, you know, do we see Harry on an event or anything, doing something when he's supposed to be, you know, depressed as hell? Absolutely. Absolutely. So he'll show his face. He'll show his face. Outcome for Harry in this. Oh, being disappointed, okay? Disappointed with the lack of outpouring of grief for him. If you saw me anyone else, right, I would be understanding of the situation. But because I know that he's faking it, it really pisses me off. I mean, what about all the suicide groups, you know, out there? They're not going to be happy with him neither. What would, you know, these support groups feel about Harry? Poor decisions, you know, poor decisions. One bad move after another. Outcome for Meghan. Oh, you got two there. Oh, making out that everybody else is affected, that it was her affected, that it could have been their kids affected. Well, that puts you even in a worse light. She's going to be upset, truly, about what people say, what their responses are. And Meghan, you'll get the same response as well. What is it? Good riddance to bad rubbish. Oh, that he was ill in the mind. Yeah, you've probably got that one on him. Well, that's the pair of you, you know, that's the pair of you. Wanting to unalive as well. Fancy saying that while you're pregnant or supposedly pregnant. Yeah, look, they want it to work out and it's not. They're going to take what they can from this, okay, and see it as support. They haven't got the support at all. And you'll see him back at work. And the minute she knows they can't grift it anymore on this, he will be out there going back to work. I just kind of get the feeling that she's going to be talking about it. But usually it'll be about her as well. But let's have a look. How does Meghan feel about Harry right now? That it'll work. You know, believe in yourself, Harry. It'll work. The world will feel sorry for us. Well, I didn't expect this, to be fair. I didn't. But it's no nonsense with them today. You know, it's all Billy bullshit. All designed as well. You know, well, it is, isn't it? Even you can see it. We're not stupid. Believe in yourself and your ideas will work. No, they won't. Nobody will touch Harry because he's attached to you, love. One final word then about Harry, please. Yeah, look at that. Stop smoking the dope, stop taking your drugs, lay off your medication, and stop with the drinking, arsehole. And then you'll find that your brain is clearer as well. And stop asking for a way back to the family, because it's making you unwell as well. Like, unwell in the mind. You know, it's making you want bitterness, being angry, being, you know, the worst of yourself, actually. Just stop it, Harry. Stop it. No one's going to cave into you at all. You're nothing but an attention-seeking, attention-seeking fraud. Okay, guys, hope you've enjoyed that. Sorry about the rant. No, I'm not sorry, actually. When you see an arsehole, call them out. Actually, I've just realised we all have a lot of arseholes around us. I just think Harry's the arsehole that I'm talking about. Other people, just ignore him and, you know, don't have time for him. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with the Dare to Ask sessions starting today. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Bye now. Bye-bye.